Hi, it's Trey Jones, and this is going to be a video that teaches you how to use the Plan Finder tool on Medicare's website, medicare.gov, to reshop your drug plan. This is especially going to be helpful to folks who may have a Medicare supplement plan and then also have a standalone prescription drug plan. It is a good practice to reshop your drug plan every year because usually there are going to be some changes. So these drug plans are allowed to update their premium, deductible, copays, coinsurance, etc., and they're going to send you an annual notice of change every year right before the enrollment period, which some of you are probably receiving now or already have received and you have some questions about. That's the document that's going to tell you exactly what is going to change for the following plan year. Now, the enrollment period where you can change your drug plan is going to begin October 15th every year and run through December 7th. Any changes you make during that time will take effect the first of the following year. It's especially a good idea to reshop your drug plan if you're someone who's taking quite a few prescriptions or some of your prescriptions are more expensive. So that's kind of who this video is directed to. If you have a drug plan, this is how you reshop it. The first step is open up your tablet, computer, whatever you use to access the internet, and then you're going to open your browser and go up here to the address bar and type in www.medicare.gov. And when you do that, you're going to see some iteration of this page. You'll scroll down and until you can see the icons underneath the banner image, and you're going to click on Find Plans. And once you do that, it'll take you to this page. Now, a lot of you watching this may have gone ahead and registered for a MyMedicare.gov account. You may have login credentials. You don't need to log in here to access the Plan Finder tool. So what you're going to do, just for the purposes of this video, we're not going to log in. We're just going to click on the hyperlink text, continue without logging in, and then it's going to ask us a couple questions. First, what are you looking for? We're looking for a drug plan, so we're going to darken the bubble to the left of Drug Plan Part D, and then it's got to know exactly where we are because these drug plans are a little bit different county to county. Continue. Okay. Now, the last question is, do you get help basically from any low income programs in your county? There's Medicaid, there's low income subsidy. Most of the folks that I'm working with are not going to be taking advantage of any of these low income programs. So just for the purposes of this example, we're going to select I don't get any help from these programs and then click Next. Okay, so now it's asking, do you want to put your prescriptions in? It's not going to do us much good if we don't. So yes, we do want to enter our prescriptions so we can see the cost there. Now it's asking, how do you buy your prescriptions? Where do you buy your prescriptions? If you're someone who only uses a brick and mortar retail pharmacy, then you can just select retail. No problem at all doing that. I like to select both because I want to see what the cost at the retail pharmacy is and how it compares to the cost for the plan's mail order pharmacy. Sometimes you can save a little bit of money if you're willing to do business via mail order. So we'll select both and then Next. Now this is where you're actually going to enter your prescriptions. It's a good idea just to have your prescription bottles handy. And what you're going to do first is type in the name of your prescription. And as you can see, once you begin typing it in, this drug plan is going to start to populate all the prescriptions that match what you're typing in, and you can just select from this drop-down box your actual prescription. So we're going to do simvastatin, really common cholesterol control medication, and the next step is going to be you've got to tell it what the dosage strength is and how frequently you're refilling this prescription and then how many pills you're buying in a refill. So 20 milligrams. If you're taking it once daily, then it's gonna be 30 per month. If you like to buy your prescriptions in 3-month blocks, you can change this to 90 and go to 3 months. I'm just going to leave it at 30 per month, and then click Add to my drug list. All right, we'll add one more. We'll do lisinopril, really, really common blood pressure medication. We'll change it to 10 milligrams. Once per day, it will be 30 per month. If it was twice a day, obviously it'd be 60 per month. We'll just leave it at 30 and add to my drug list. So just go through and do this for all of your prescriptions, and once your drug list is complete, then Just click Done Adding Drugs, and this is where you're going to start to select your pharmacy options. Now, you can, if you scroll down here and you don't see your pharmacy, then you can widen the search range 10, 25 miles. If you still don't see it, then you can search by name in this bar. All right, so we're going to select CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. It's a good idea to shop a couple different pharmacies just because the cost is going to change across pharmacies. Obviously, we want to go to whatever pharmacy is going to be the cheapest. Once you've got your pharmacies selected, just click Done. And that's going to bring you here to the results page. And the way this plan finder tool is going to deliver the results is going to be in the form of a list of every drug plan available in your county, usually 20 or 30 different prescription drug plans. It's going to put that list in order, starting with the drug plan that's going to give you the lowest annual retail cost for the prescriptions that you entered at the pharmacies that you selected, and it is usually pretty accurate. So it looks like, for this example, the WellCare Wellness RX happens to be the plan that is going to give us the lowest annual retail cost for the lisinopril and simvastatin at the pharmacies that we put in. So underneath, at the very bottom of the information box for every one of these plans, there are two buttons: Enroll and Plan Detail. Enroll and Plan Details. And so what you're going to do is just click the blue Plan Details button, and that is going to give you a little bit more detailed breakdown of the cost at every pharmacy. Now, once you click that Plan Details button, the first thing that you would want to make note of is this plan ID number. This is a really, really important little piece of information. The federal Medicare program oversees all the insurance companies that sell drug coverage to Medicare beneficiaries, and one of the ways they track those plans is by assigning them a number. This is the plan ID number. This is important because when you enroll in this plan, when you call the rep at the insurance company, if you call Medicare, however you do it, if you are able to give them this plan ID number, it makes it virtually impossible for them to enroll you in the wrong plan, which is always a good thing. All right, so that's important. And now we'll scroll down. Well, first, so you can see the premium, deductible information, all that stuff. You can scroll down and then start to look at what your drugs are going to cost at the different pharmacies that we selected. So Walgreens is going to be about $8 per, $7.66 for the lisinopril, $8 for the simvastatin. CVS is going to be $8 for that lisinopril and $3.83 for the simvastatin. And then we get down to Walmart, where it's going to be $0 for both. So that's going to be pretty tough to beat. So it looks like this WellCare plan with Walmart as the pharmacy is going to be the best option for the two prescriptions that we entered. So, all right, I hope this has helped you. There are 3 ways that you're going to be able to enroll in one of these plans. So obviously that's going to be your next step. Now you can't do this until October 15th. So just if you're going through and doing this a little bit early, that's fine if you want to get some practice on the Plan Finder tool, but you can't actually enroll yourself in anything until October 15th. At that point, you're going to have 3 options. You can either call Medicare, you can call the federal Medicare program, and you want to have your drug bottles handy, but you can call them and they will do this drug plan search for you. And then something that's kind of neat that Medicare can do is they can let you skip the insurance company, so you don't have to communicate with the insurance company at all. They can enroll you in this drug plan. So you can do one call to Medicare where they reshop your drug plan as long as you have your prescriptions and your Medicare card, and then they can actually enroll you in the drug plan that turns out is going to give you the lowest cost. So that's the first way. The second way is going to be to contact the insurance company directly. Now you always want to be a little bit careful here because the insurance company reps are probably going to try and upsell you into something different, maybe a Medicare Advantage plan. That is going to cause some problems with your Medicare supplement coverage. So if you choose to call the insurance company directly, no problem at all with that. Just make sure you have this plan ID number written down. That's the plan that you want. But you can scroll all the way down to the bottom, and under the very last section, which is the contact information, you can either click the View Plan website, and that'll take you to their website, or what most folks will do is just call the phone number for non-members and enroll that way. So that's the second way. First way is you can call Medicare. Second way is just call the insurance company. The third way is you can call your broker. You can call me. I am more than happy to help any of you. If you need help, I'll walk you through this. We can do it together. If you want me to do it, then call my office. Number here is 1-800-520-5560. And if you have questions, if you're not comfortable, again, I don't mind at all. I'm happy to hear from any of my clients. And my office number, one more time, is 1-800-520-5560. Have a great day.